Hi, guys. Thank you so much for joining me today. My name is Becky Salz, or Bex. You may know me as the Novel Nana here on YouTube. Today I'm live streaming for the first time, and I have invited some guests to just share in my anxiety. So today we're going to be discussing our goals and projects and just plans overall for the year of 2022. Later, we're going to be answering any questions that you might have for us. And thank you so much, all of you, for being here today. My guests are also writers and are here today to kind of hold my hand and while I live stream and help me drive this struggle bus. We will be chatting and hanging out live for your viewing pleasure. Today, my guests are Bethany Votaw, Adam Stevenson, and the Brit-pack. Of course, you know them as Colin Clark and Richard Holiday, and soon we will have Martin Lejeune as well. And let's see here. We are going to have questions for them, and then we're going to play a questionable game in the chat coming up. Some of you may know me from CGL, Critique Group Live. Well, today I'm turning the tables. You guys are going to be able to critique a 10-minute short story of mine, but that's coming up later. I'm a writer under the horror genre umbrella of psychological thriller / tragedy. I'm an INFJ on the MBTI. And I'm a Libra gal. I write flash fiction, short stories, and poems, but enough about me. Quick reminder to you all to remember to please be kind or your behind will be banished from my stream. Without further ado, please help me welcome my guest. All right, guys, give me just a second here. Let's get it going. Welcome, Bethany Votaw. Let's see if we can get her on screen. You guys are going to have to bear with me. Hi, Bethany.
Hi. Thanks for having me. I'm so excited to be here.
Welcome. We are going to be playing a game with Bethany first, and then I will add my other guests to the stream. So, Bethany, first of all, I need you to pick a number between 1 and 10.
8.
8. Okay. All right, guys, here is Bethany's question. Let's see. All the way down at the bottom, Bex. You picked number 8. Okay. Do you have a writing ritual? And if so, what is it?
I don't. I know that's boring, but I just sit and write. I can do it anywhere.
Okay, then we will go ahead and ask you another. Pick a number between 1 and 10.
2.
2. Here we go.
Making you scroll.
Yes. All right. So what piece of advice would you give others who are wanting to start a YouTube channel?
Don't try and make videos that look like someone else's. Just do what you do, and no one else is going to do it. So, like, I think for me, I was trying to make these, like, aesthetic vlogs, and that's just not me. I was getting frustrated editing, and then I didn't want to film because it was just too hard, and I didn't like doing it. And then I just started creating these, like, choppy, kind of sort of chaotic vlogs that still had some important information in it, and people really liked it. So I guess my advice is do what you like doing, and your personality will shine through enough, and you'll find your audience that way.
Awesome. Thank you so much. I do want to welcome everybody that is here today in chat. Thank you so much for coming. Bear with me. This is my first live stream. Now we are going to bring on Mr. Adam Stevenson. Everybody, please welcome Adam to the stream.
Hey, everyone.
Okay, I'm going to put you in the hot seat as well. Can you please pick a number between 1 and 10?
8.
8 as well. Okay, let's see. I know I had it up here a second ago. We shall find it. Okay, do you have a writing ritual? If so, what is it?
Yes. When I finish a project, I listen to Magic Dance by David Bowie 5 times.
Love it.
5 times.
5 times. Why the number 5?
I just love the song, and by the time I think I'm done with dancing about like an idiot, I've listened to it 5 times. Simple as that.
Great. Okay, I'm going to have you pick one more number for me.
Number 1.
Number 1. Okay, let's see what you got. What content other than writing do you consume on YouTube?
Other than writing, I love movie reviews, but like done through a comedic lens. Things like Honest Trailer, or there's a guy I love, a Scottish gentleman called the Critical Drinker. And I just love how he tears apart movies with a Scottish accent and stuff. It's
Awesome.
brilliant. It's brilliant.
Okay, my next guest, you guys know him as Tis I, Colin Clark. Everyone, please welcome Colin Clark.
Good evening. Yes, 'tis I, Colin Clark. Hello.
Hi. If you guys can see the chat in YouTube, just kind of shout out some people's name for me real quick and welcome them to the stream. I don't have my YouTube pulled up.
Right, so it's obviously hello, Barrett Laurie.
Hi, Barrett.
And we've got Maggie Mama Ward in.
Hi, Mama Maggie.
And I noticed Morgan was in.
Morgan Lee. Thank you
Yes,
so much for coming.
And Martin's in the chat, so hopefully he's somewhere in the studio at the moment.
All right, Martin, we're waiting. Oh, I see him backstage now. Okay, great. Let's have you pick a number as well, Mr. Colin Clark. Between 1 and 10.
Number 3.
Number 3. Have you participated in NaNoWriMo before? If so, how did it go?
Yes, 2017 and 2019. Yeah, I won both times. And I did 2 camps in, I think, 2020. Or was that 2019? I failed miserably at both camps anyway. But yeah.
Okay, pick another number for me.
5.
Number 5. Which of your characters did you have the most fun writing for?
Danny, the character from the horror short story that I've yet to complete. He's the most obnoxious, horrible character I've ever written. And I had great fun writing him.
I think we all appreciated Danny's character. So what little I've heard of it. Please welcome Richard Holiday, the mischief maker, to the stream.
Oh
dear.
Okay, Richard, you know the drill. 1 through 10, pick one.
Give me number 9.
Number 9, you have been magically transported inside of a book. You are taking over the role of a character in that book. Which book and which character is up to you? So which have you chosen?
Yeah. I was nearly going to say The Priest in the Fog by James Gerber, but I think Colin knows how that ends.
Yes, exactly. Yeah.
It's the word of congregation. To be quite honest, that probably would suit me, so let's go with that.
Okay, great. Can you pick one more number between 1 and 10 for me?
Have we had number 4 yet?
Let's just see. Okay. What story that you have written holds a special place in your heart? One that you are most fond of?
One that I'm most fond of. There's quite a few stories I've written. I think the one I'm most fond of is I'm just going to pick my most recent one, Nightmare Tenant.
Of course. Okay, please help me welcome Mr. Martin Lejeune to the stream. Hi, Martin.
Good evening.
Hey.
I'm meeting you now for the first time.
You're here now, and that's what matters. Okay, I need you to pick a number between 1 and 10.
7, please.
7. Love that number. Okay, let me scroll down. You guys are making me work hard. Okay. Oop, not that one. That one is for our game coming up. Okay. What has been your experience thus far in the writing community? And what is the one thing about this community that you enjoy?
I mean, the whole time I've just felt kind of ostracized. I don't know why. Like, I go to Barrett's channel, no one will give me the time of day. I try and follow the Brit-pack around and see if they'll let me hang on. Wait, no, the opposite of that. Everyone is lovely, even Richard, despite his best efforts.
Okay, I need you to pick one more number for me.
6.
6. Okay. What is one thing that people have asked you when you tell them that you're a writer that you find annoying?
The way they laugh.
You're too much. You're too much, Martin. You're too much.
What do I find in? I think the big thing for me is like when people say, oh, so have you submitted that to a publisher then? And you're like, well, I can kind of do it myself and take more of the royalties. And they're like, oh, but you could try submitting it to the publisher. It's like, don't want to. Leave me alone, Dad.
Martin, this is a new side of you, hungry for that royalty money.
You guys are already cracking me up. Okay, is there anyone else in chat that we can holler out?
Yes, author JC Carpenter is
Hi,
here with
JC.
us. And also, I think, I saw somebody else. Because I can't say his name properly, or hers. I can't remember. No, can't
Don't
find
look
it.
in the chat. Come and say hello. Make yourself known.
That's it, yeah.
Okay,
We've probably
great.
got lots of lurkers, yes.
That's okay. They can lurk all they'd like and watch me drive this struggle bus, right? Okay, real quick, I would like to go to Bethany and have you tell me what you're currently working on.
Hi, I am working on two little things. I am rewriting my prequel to Tracker. That's going to be a free book for my newsletter subscribers. So that's almost done. And then I am in the middle of finalizing my outline and sending it to my critique partner. Today, I think, should be it. It is another thriller, a mystery thriller. I'm dubbing it Project Lawson. Lawson's just the main character, but think small town murder mystery with some
Love it.
morality push and pull. So that's what I'm working on right now, the final outline, and then I'll start drafting, which is my favorite part. I can't wait to get to that.
I'm so excited for you. Adam, same question, dear.
I'm working on my debut novel, Kathy's Song, which is a kind of romantic fish out of water drama. And I am working on a series of blogs, three, a three-story arc or three blog arc, as it were. And I should have another blog up this week.
Good. On to you, Colin.
Yeah, I'm working to complete my horror short story collection, which is looking now like it might be horror and fantasy. So some of those may have to come out. And also come February, I'll be working on Chimers, which is my middle grade dark fantasy, and another little project which nobody's heard about yet. So that's all I'm going to say on that one.
I'm so excited. You know that I am. Richard, on to you.
Oh, what am I working on? Currently preparing the draft of my post-apocalyptic novel, The Thaw, to be queried. I'm very terrified. Luckily, I think Barrett Law has done a very good author channel playlist thing about this, so I'm going to be like watching that. Notes, right? What I have to do. This month, I have started work on the first book of a planned 3-book series. It's going to be like a cyberpunk adventure set in Britain. So expect lots of tea and stuff. It's going to be lots of fun.
Amazing. Okay, Martin, on to you.
I am working on a space opera series. Book 1 is called The McMurdo Rift, a one-time fighter pilot who saved the world, but at a terrible price. Runs a bar on a backwater starliner. He has to make a terrible choice when his ex-wife walks in.
Love it. Love it. Okay, back to you, Bethany. I would like for you to tell us where people can find you and give us a little bit of an intro.
Hi, my name is Bethany Votaw. I write thrillers and short story collections. You can probably find me linked below in a lot of places. I'm most active. I'm not very active anywhere, let's be honest. You can keep up to date if you sign up for my newsletter, but I post YouTube videos when I want. I post on Instagram when I want. And so that's me. Man, I forgot how to do this. I'll refine that for next time. Someone else go.
Adam, go ahead and take it over.
Okay, well, I'm Adam Stevenson. You can find me on Colin's YouTube channel most Fridays. And I have my own blog, Adam's Blog of Nothingness, which is linked down below. Usually, I try to get a blog out once a month, sometimes more, sometimes less.
I love the title of that blog. That's
Thank
amazing.
you.
All right, Colin, take it away.
Yes, I'm Colin Clark, writer, author, tuber, and now audio narrator. You can find me on my website, the links for which will be down below, and also on all the socials where I'm as active as I possibly can be. But I'm beginning to look with favour on Bethany's attitude to this. Yeah, I think more of that this year. Yep, that's me done.
All right, Richard.
Hello, I'm me. I'm the guy who ruins pizzas by putting pineapple in them. People say it's ruining pizzas. I say it's enhancing them, you know, nothing like that. I'm a thriller and science fiction author from London in the UK. Rep in London. Go
I hope
me.
that's the
Go
chair,
me.
Richard.
It was definitely not my back.
Right, okay, yes, very good.
Yeah,
Hold up that newsletter.
Colin behave. It's not that kind of street.
No.
Where can you find me? You can find me at richardholiday.co.uk. You can definitely sign up to my newsletter, which you should definitely do. You find all my links on there, and yeah, it's in the description. So click it. Thank you. Bye.
Okay, Martin, on to you.
You can find me on YouTube/Faldor, Faldor. You can subscribe to my newsletter at bradleylejeune.com. Why, Bradley? Subscribe and find out.
That's great. Okay, so for me, I am the Novel Nana. You guys know that, or should by now. My links are also linked below, or my socials are linked below. I wanted to next go on to the topic, and I will ask everyone in chat as well. What is your top 3 goals for this year? And Bethany, I'm going to let you start.
Okay, top 3 goals. I'm going to publish that thriller Project Lawson. So that's exciting. I got to do that. Going to publish that this year. I have 2 short story collections. One is with my editor right now. So I'll have 2 short story collections coming out this year. And then my other goal is to send a newsletter every month with something free. So my January newsletter already went out, but it had a free audio chapter of Scribbles and Scrawls. So those are my 3 goals: newsletters, short story collections, and my Project Lawson. Yeah, there it is, Scribbles and Scrawls. So yeah, those are my goals. I think they're doable. Measurable and doable. And then tracker, yay!
Let's see about this. There we go. I do have it.
They're out
Okay, Adam, what are your goals, Adam?
Well, I want to get a first draft of Kathy's song done, because I've not done that yet. I want to get something published somewhere, because I've never actually been published. And I need to more, I need to start my YouTube channel properly with some content, get some streams going, get some friends like yourself and the Brit-pack here onto it to discuss things. I don't know yet, but things.
Thanks.
Same here. All right, Colin, go ahead.
I want to publish the horror short story collection, and I want to get Chimers up to scratch for beta readers by the last quarter of the year, although I'd like to do it by the 3rd. And other than that, yeah, I'd like to be giving more value with my content on AuthorTube and doing a bit more helping others who haven't started yet. Adam. Yeah, that's it. My 3 goals, just to really have fun as well. That's another goal.
Okay, Richard, what about you? What are your top 2 goals for this year?
My top 2 goals.
We only get 2 goals, yeah. Pineapple pizza.
Oh, lovely. Well, I'm going to have 3 anyway because I break all the rules. First goal is query my book and see how that goes. Second goal is publish at least 2 books in this series I've decided to write because I'm just jealous of seeing everyone else succeed at writing. And number 3 is get my newsletter subscribers to the big 250.
All right.
And not all of them are going to be sock or, fake accounts owned by me. So, real subscribers.
Right. Martin, go ahead.
I am looking to publish the first book in the McMurdo Rift series this year. I would like to get another novel drafted, and I am looking to put out a YouTube video every month.
Okay, my goals, guys. I am just hoping to get better at all the tech stuff. And this was one of those goals for me, was to learn how to live stream. So you guys will let me know how I'm doing. Real quick, guys, in the chat, I cannot see you guys. So if any one of my guest hosts would like to address anyone in chat, feel free to do so. I have now opened up our game of our questions for my guest. You guys will see it come on the screen. It is on there now. Which one of my guests do you think could have been the class clown in school? So log in your answers now.
I don't think I remember that far back, to be honest.
Oh man.
Once we get a few of you to comment on who you think that fits, then we will go to that person, whoever gets the most votes on it, and we will ask them to confirm or deny.
Bex, I'm going to teach you how to see the comments. So, you know how we have that private chat?
Yes.
If you go over to the other tab to the right, it'll say comments, and then you'll be able to see what everyone's saying, and you'll be able to put their comments up on the screen. Yeah.
Okay, great. Let's teach Bex how to do the comments. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Okay, can anybody count up for me real quick how many we actually have? It looks like getting a ton.
All I'm going to say is, Barrett, we need a spreadsheet for this.
Yes, right? I love that Barrett just put curtsy here. He's teaching me how to do stuff. If it wasn't for Barrett,
I wouldn't be able to get back up, to be honest.
I would not be able to do this without Barrett. He has been such a support and encouragement. And all of my guests today, I really, truly was having a panic attack as we talked about that backstage. I was breaking out in hives and just having a horrible, little moment. And also Morgan Lee and Barrett, I text both of them, right before the stream. I'm like, help. So this is great that you guys are kind of teaching me as I go. So we have, let's see, Bethany has voted for Colin. Let's see here.
Although, to be fair, I can't imagine Colin as like a young boy in class anymore. I just am imagining him as he is now, full beard, as like a 12-year-old. I don't know.
So Becky, you're saying that Colin emerged from the womb looking as he does right now.
Exactly.
Yeah. Actually, when I was a baby, I was quite cute. It shows you what can happen as the years take their toll.
Oh.
Okay, we've got a couple for Colin, it looks like, and we also have Richard. That seems to be the census. Let's see here.
Richard, the newsletter guy.
Yes, Richard, the newsletter guy. Okay, I see. Let's see.
Yeah, Mama Maggie says 1 for Colin and 4 for Richard at the moment. So that's I'm a bit behind. 2 for Colin, 4 for
It was a
Richard.
sad day, Martin, when they took the flight sim out of Excel.
Okay, so our tally now is 1 for Colin, 4 for Richard.
If you go lower down, you'll see it's 2 for Colin and 4 for Richard.
Okay. We are getting it, guys. We are getting it. Okay, so we are going to call it at, let's see, who had the most?
Looks like Richard.
It looks like Richard. Okay, Richard, confirm or deny this for us, please.
I wouldn't say I was the practical joke, but I've got a pretty dry sense of humour, so I'd go with that. It's been well honed over the years. A dry British wit.
You are truly a mischief maker. Absolutely. Okay.
Definitely.
I don't even drink, so I can't even blame it on that.
Okay, it looks like, let's see, this is an older comment. Okay, so I'm going to pop back over here if I can. Let's see. Yes, let's go ahead and get our next question up for the chat. Here we go. Which one of my guests do you think would have been a theater kid? Okay, pop your answers in the chat. Okay, and y'all help me keep up.
I think it's the one we least suspect.
And there may be more than one that fits this category, but you will never know, because whoever gets the most votes, they will be the ones to confirm or deny.
Wow, it looks like a lot for Colin and Martin.
I see that. Okay,
A couple for Richard, but yeah, I think a lot of them are still going with Colin and Martin. Yeah.
Okay, guys, come on, let's get all the votes in.
Yeah.
Okay, I am scrolling, guys. Bear with me.
It does feel like the weakest link.
I'm gonna start writing down a tally system.
I see. Mama Maggie says Colin and Bethany are tied.
Colin and Bethany.
That is a very different stream.
Oh dear. I wasn't going there for a change.
Okay, now.
Went there that time.
Let's see. What do we have here? Question 1, that was Barrett's. Oh, we're on to question 2. Okay, Colin says.
Yeah, Barrett, not difficult.
It is when he's dropping links left, right, and center in the
Right?
chat.
Bethany Hunt, can you tally for us?
Yes, I'm going through it right now. So far we have.
I have the best guest hosts, guys. They help me with everything. So if this goes successful, it is all due to them and to Barrett.
No. I agree with Martin. He says you'd think you were a seasoned pro at this live stream business. I wish mine were this organized. Don't you, Adam?
I make it look organized. I learned from the best. Barrett.
All right, we got 5 for Colin. Oh, look. She already did it. Yeah, Colin.
Really?
It looks like he's the winner.
Mama Maggie Ward's on it. Okay. So, Colin, it is up to you now. Confirm or deny?
Absolutely confirm. Yes, I was.
Yes. Okay.
Age 11 upwards.
Excuse me, guys. I am having a meltdown over here. We're going to go to the next question. Are you ready for it?
Yeah.
Here we go. Which of my guests do you think played sports in school? Now, that's any sport, whatever you consider a sport. And please start dropping those names. We're going to try to keep a tally here and see what's happening.
Excuse me.
My guess, I would have to say Bethany. That would be my guess.
Yep, that looks par for the course, according to the answers that are coming in. But here we go. We've got some Adams now.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, do we think we have enough votes in the chat?
2 for Adam. I thought you, Bex.
Yes.
It's nice that you think I'm that coordinated.
Okay, Barrett, I want to see you explain the scoring to cricket, because I'm British and I still don't have any idea how it works.
Yeah, I'm British. I don't understand it either. So. 6
I
for
think you just like the
Bethany,
idea
2
of
for
free.
Adam.
Jennifer Brown just came in. Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate you. Okay, do we have a tally?
Yes, 7 for Bethany and 2 for Adam.
Okay, Miss Bethany, it is time for you to confirm or deny.
Name a sport. I've probably played it. Yes. But yes, yeah. Mostly volleyball and stuff. But yes.
Okay, guys, we are going to just take a little bit of a moment here. I just want to address anybody on replay. Thank you so much for coming and watching. We have a few more questions to get through in this little game, and then we're going to do a sort of a shift, and I am going to be turning the tables and reading a 10-minute short story and have it critiqued by all of you. And then we will be switching back the gears to more questions from our audience for our guest or for myself. And you guys in the chat, feel free to critique me as well. It will not hurt my feelings one bit. So anyway, okay, here we go. Let's get on to the 5th question. All right, chat, are you ready? And
Born ready.
here we go. Which of my guests do you think was most likely to have been the teacher's pet in school?
Ooh.
Get those answers in. Get those answers in. Somebody keep tally for me.
I'm working on it.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
Oh, it's tied. 2 for Adam, 2 for Martin. Oh, 3 and 3. Oh, Adam's taking the lead. Oh, nope. Now it's tied. Martin and Adam. Martin and Adam.
Okay, guys, come on. Let's get them in. Because everybody got their answers in.
So far, it's 4 and 4.
It's tied. Who's going to be the tiebreaker?
We got one vote each, Richard.
Yes, I did notice.
Okay, so what is the tally at?
Jennifer.
It is currently 5 for Martin and 4 for Adam.
Hello, Devin. Thank you so much for coming. Okay, so 4 for Adam and 5 for, let me see.
Martin. Yeah.
For Martin. Okay, Martin, it is time for you to confirm or deny.
No, it was in fact Adam.
Oh, Adam.
Better
I'm
luck
so
next
sorry.
time, chat.
I'm so sorry.
Yeah.
Yes, I am cutting my teeth. I'm probably breaking off a few right now because I am struggling over here. Let me tell you what. Okay, so was it Adam that we need to have confirm or deny? Was that correct?
I can confirm. I can confirm
Yeah.
indeed, yes.
He was indeed the teacher's pet.
I was.
Did you have a female teacher by any chance?
I did. I did.
There you go. You see, it's the accent does it every time.
Everything.
time.
Everything.
Okay, if you guys are having fun, please give me some snaps in the chat. I would sure appreciate it. And if you haven't already, please be sure to hit that like button. Subscribe if you want to. On to the next question in chat. Here we go. Which one of my guests do you think was in choir or chorus in school? I think I skipped over this question and went straight to 5, didn't I?
You probably did, but hey ho.
That's okay.
I'm not sure how common having a choir is over here.
Yeah.
You know, I would guess Colin or Bethany for this, and I'm going to tell you why. I think Bethany has a lovely voice, and I think she might also have some hidden talents. And for Colin, just because I love his voice, and I could listen to him all day long as he's reading, I'm hoping that maybe he also has a great, voice for being in choir and whatnot. So, chat, tell me what you think below.
Does the winner have to sing if they get
I
picked?
sincerely hope not. Because if Martin starts singing, I'm out of here.
We are having a lot of mixed reviews. Everyone thus far has 1 single vote, except for Colin has 2.
Wow.
I am way behind on
Yeah,
chat.
but one of
so
those
I'm
is from
trying to
Adam.
get-
That's not fair. Right.
Oh. I mean,
And
don't
we'll
hit
get
the player, hit the
Colin
game, Colin.
Dick, have you seen the new game show where you have to guess if the people are lip syncing or not?
That one on BBC One. Oh, that was terrible.
I know it's an actual thing.
Check out this comment, Bethany.
I will send Bethany's book to
I've already got both of Bethany's books.
Oh, Devin. No, Becky doesn't sing. I used to sing, but as you can tell, I have a smoker's voice now, so Becky doesn't sing anymore.
I think Adam needs to rap. Adam needs to rap in that,
I know. I feel like Adam has such an affinity for music.
Yeah, and we know Barrett's already done rap on a lot.
Right.
I reckon Barrett could actually release a whole rap album.
Probably.
He probably could actually.
I could
But
see
I
how
don't think
it's
there was. I
underground,
don't think there was a winner
club
for that.
rocking out.
Okay, I'm going to go ahead and put mine into the chat over here as well, because I do think it would have to be Colin or Bethany, but I could be wrong.
Well, right now
I've forgotten the question. It's been that long.
tied. Colin and I 3 and 3.
Okay, well then I'm just going to have you both. Oh, wait, we have one that did not answer the question. Okay, tiebreaker here. Author J.C. Carpenter said she missed the question. So the question was, which of my guests do you think could have been in choir or chorus in school?
The only way to really decide this is to get them both to sing, and then we decide who wins.
That's how we'll do it, right? The battle off, right?
No,
Yeah.
we won't.
Okay, so we are waiting on the deciding vote.
Bethany plays guitar as well. I've noticed.
Does she?
Oh, does she?
I do
Wow.
too. I do too.
There we go.
Wow.
Bex does too.
I'm not great at it, but I do.
Cheers, JC.
Okay. So the votes have been tallied, and it looks like Colin. Can you confirm or deny this, please?
I can confirm I sang at the festival hall in the school choir when I was 11.
Wow.
This is
Good man.
crazy.
And we
I'm
now
so
have an
pleased.
exclusive clip.
Yeah, right?
I
Yes,
wish.
you know, roll that,
Boy, I
that
had a
clip.
good soprano voice. I really did. But
Mm.
unfortunately, I too was a smoker for many, many, many years, and it wrecks the voice. So
It
Mm.
does. It does. But I had this funny notion, Colin, that you had to have been in choir. I myself was also one of those choir kids, and have a really funny story, actually. Little sidetrack here, but I'll share it with you guys just because we're all friends here. Why not, right? So
Well, we scared Martin off already.
when I was younger, and this is like years ago, but my brothers and I would go, to school on the school bus, and we lived so far out in the country that it took like 45 minutes to get to school. And so while on the bus, and we were all little, just little toe-headed kids, and we were sitting closer to the back of the bus. And, we were kind of poor kids, so didn't have the best of clothes or anything, but we had one thing going for us, and that was that we could all sing. Now, I say we could all sing back then, now not so much. But the bigger kids would actually bully us unless we sang for them. They would bring requests on the bus for us to sing certain songs, and that would get us out of, getting whooped, or beat down, or whatever you want to call it. So it was basically sing to stay alive, sing so you don't get hit. And when I was in junior high, there was this band called Skid Row. I don't know if many of you have heard of it or not, but anyway, so Skid Row had this song called I Remember You. And so I did not want to be in choir. I had no interest whatsoever because, again, that was like a trauma of mine because I used to get beat up if I did not sing. So that was a trauma. I didn't want to be nowhere near it. So I actually had two girls come up to me, and I think it was either between classes or out at recess or whatever, and had pushed me up against the wall and was like, "You are going to join choir." And they're like, "Sing this. Sing this for us and we'll leave you alone." So I had to sing that song. And I used to love the song when I was that age. But, after you get those kind of things happening, you're just like, forget about it. I ain't doing it. But I used to have, little times that I'd get on the school bus as a teenager, and the people in my seats with me, we would sing all the way to school and all the way back, just to kind of pass the time or what have it. But that's how I broke in my singing chops, if you would. But over the years, it's diminished, like is gone. So okay,
Is this the story we're critiquing? Because that's just perfect.
No.
Yeah,
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to
criticism there
ramble.
at all.
You guys know me. I'm like, I can't help it. It's like I have, caffeine in my blood. Like it just goes. All right. So we're going to go ahead and get on to the next question. Here we go. Get ready to type in your answers. Which of my guests do you think would have participated in a talent show in school? So go ahead and get those answers in for me, guys. I'm going to catch up in chat. Might take me a minute. Okay. Are you guys voting? Are you getting in there?
Oh, absolutely.
We got a vote for Richard.
Isn't this
and a vote
basically
for
saying who
Adam.
is the most talented? So it's definitely not Martin.
Got another one for Richard.
Who should I vote for?
I'm seeing Richard quite a few times. Is that correct?
Mhm.
So far, he's got 3 votes to Adam's 1.
I just guessed with mine, to be honest.
My glasses are totally fogging up because this ring light is making me sweat.
Yeah.
Richard has been quiet. It's eerie.
I know. He's so behaved on my stream. So
That's because he
behaved.
knows you'll keep him in check.
That's true.
And
That's true.
you'll whoop his ass if he gets out of line. That's what it is.
Oh yeah, I gotta show chat.
Yeah, T-shirt. We want to see it.
Okay.
Oh.
So it says, "Don't mess with Nanosaurus. You'll get your ass
Get
kicked."
your ass kicked.
Brilliant. Love it.
Okay, are the votes all in?
Yes, I think so. Right now we have 3 for Adam and 5 for Richard.
Richard, can you confirm or deny this, please?
Well, I'm not talented, but if I did do a talent show, my role would be the judge. You can imagine me just doing my whole Simon Cowell's shtick.
Oh, mercy. Okay. So we're going to have another quick question here. Let me see. I don't think we've done this one yet. Which of my guests do you think skipped or played hooky a few times in high school? Go ahead and start your voting. Think about this one, guys.
Dance, Richard, says Barrett.
Yeah, I just put that on screen.
Love it.
Richard.
No, play hooky is truanting, Richard, for us
Yes.
over here.
Thank you for clarifying that. I was fixing to get all over Mr. Richard there.
Mhm.
Wow, we
Don't
got
give
some
him any
stuff
excuse to
out.
make more comments, Beck.
Oh,
See the grin
right.
stretch up
Anything
to
I
his
say.
ears there.
yeah, anything I say can and will be used against me, according to Richard. So,
It will indeed. I think.
wow, we are getting
definitely.
lots of different answers. This is interesting.
I vote now.
Oh, so far, Bex, you're winning by 1.
Yeah.
I didn't know we could vote for Bex.
Oh my. Okay,
I
y'all
did.
finish your votes here. It looks like they. Oh my. Am I winning the vote?
Yeah,
Oh, how
by
sad.
1. Almost everyone has 2. Well, no, wait, let's see. Richard has 2, Martin has 2, you have 3, and then the rest of us have 1 vote.
All right. Are y'all ready to hear it? Dun, dun, dun. I will confirm. Yes.
Wow, shocked.
Yes. I remember there's a story with this as well. I was like such a, I don't want to say goody two shoes, but I kind of was. And I wanted to break out of that and start being like one of my big brothers because he was just cool. You know, he wore like ripped jeans to school and leather jackets. His hair was way down to his back. And everybody
Was
just
he in
like,
the cast of Grease?
say what?
Was he in the cast of Grease?
No. He was like a headbanger kid, you know? And anyway, so I wanted to be like him and to be part of that crowd, you know. I just started deciding one day when we were on our way to a Votex school, we were on the bus and I decided just not to get on it. So a friend and me, we just decided to drive her car and take those 2 hours off and nobody noticed. It was great. And I thought, okay, I can do this again because this was fun. So I did. I did it quite a few times. And because of my goody reputation at school, I just did not ever get caught. So great.
That's interesting. That's interesting. Because when I was at school, I gave up trying to fit in very early. Fitting is boring, you know. I like to be me.
I used to truant quite a bit.
Guys, get the bot. Get the
We
bot.
got it. We got it.
We got the bot ages ago.
Okay, I'm so behind.
The one time I did, I did bunk off school. We ended up going around a mate's house and just watching a VHS of the Day Today. which dates it considerably. Colin will appreciate
That's
it.
not how you skip school. You're doing it wrong.
I used to go to the cemetery,
Yeah, whatever,
Old Chiswick
runner.
burial ground, and sit in the cemetery for a few hours. It was the only place my uncles wouldn't look for me there, so that's why I went there.
Oh my.
They used to grass me up whenever they were out
That's the
driving and saw
truant.
me.
Dickie, I hope you're making notes for Flash Our Hub. These are all amazing prompts.
Oh my. Okay, do we have any? Let's see. Let me see here. Multiple. Devin Cutting had gotten multiple attendance awards in high school. And Barrett Laurie, of course, he did too. Of course he did.
Of course he did.
He's such a
Of
good
course he
kid. Such a good kid. Let's see. And Morgan never skipped school. Why am I not surprised? The goody two shoes and teacher's pet. Of course you are, honey. You are such a good, sweet, kind soul, and we love you for it. Okay, guys, are we ready for the next question?
Yeah.
Okay, here we go. Get those fingers ready to smash the keyboard. Okay, we're going to go to which question have we not done? Let's see. Oh, okay. This one might have been. We'll put this one up. Okay, which of my guests do you think may have a better chance to talk their way out of a speeding ticket? So let's get those answers in, guys. Come on, you can do it.
Well, I know Martin doesn't drive.
Which would help.
Yes.
Bethany's sister is a policewoman, I think. Oh, sorry, I've been reading this too much.
I'm just catching up in comments. Pay no attention to me. I know, right? Richard always comes with an attitude.
Mm-hmm.
It's like batteries included, but it's like attitude included, right? Okay, it looks like
There's a lot of me.
I just
Hi, Victoria.
invented
Thank you for
Bethany a
coming.
whole new kind of backstory there.
Hello, Victoria Wren.
Hello, Victoria. He says,
Well,
well,
just hello this way.
same.
right. Everybody wanted to.
Echo.
Okay, let's tally up these votes.
We got 5 for Bethany, 1 for Adam, 1 for Colin.
Okay, say that again real fast.
We got 5 for me, 1 for Adam, and 1 for Colin, and I think that's it. Everyone
Okay.
yeah.
Then Miss Bethany, are you ready to confirm or deny?
Yeah, I mean, I'd like to say I could try and talk my way out of it. I've only ever done that twice.
Only twice.
Hey, look, a conveniently placed helicopter and then just speed off.
Yes, and I don't drive, so it'd be impossible for me.
Look here, there are 7 for Bethany. 7.
Wow, 7.
I don't believe in flirting and flattery, but I believe in radical honesty, and honestly that usually works out the best. Be like, look, man, I am so sorry. I am late for work because my alarm didn't go off. And they'd be like, I understand. Or you'd be like, hey, I just had some really bad food and I'm about to feel this in 30 seconds. I need to get home. And they're pretty receptive. So don't flirt and don't flatter. That will get you nowhere. Just be honest.
Yeah. Just be brutally honest, right?
Yes.
That is basically me. I don't flirt, I don't flatter, I'm brutally honest.
Oh, yeah.
You do flirt a bit.
Not for you, though.
Did you say you don't splurt and you're not flatulent?
Oh my!
We're all going to have a go at me for making these.
Yes, but you see, none of that was swearing words, and we are before the watershed here in the UK, so I was very careful.
You were.
You will.
Okay, so we do have a question that is similar to one of the other ones, but I really think that we're going to put it up on there anyway. So if you guys are ready, we will go ahead and drop the next question. Oh, wait, we have a comment here. Rolling on the floor laughing. Oh, Colin. Yes. He cracks me up as well. Okay, so here is my next question for chat. which one of my guests would you think would be likely to have a good singing voice?
Does the winner have to prove this?
I would love that. I would love that.
Oh dear.
You know, then maybe other people could confirm or deny it for you, right? Okay, you guys get those comments
Oh,
in.
we're going to vote for me now.
Okay.
Barrett, I thought you drove an Oldsmobile.
Oh, we're getting
I just
lost
assumed
for
Barrett drove a
Oh.
smart car.
Oh my, we are getting so many for Adam.
Yeah, lots and
We've
lots
got
and
a
lots.
Richard.
Adam.
We have a Martin or Richard. We have a Sing. Martin, sing. Gives
Barrett,
me
you could not
Phantom of
be
the
more
Opera
wrong.
vibes, right? Sing for me. Yes, yes.
We've got one for Adma, but that's me. I just put that in. You will notice
Feel
I've
like
typed
Ursula.
in
Yeah,
Adam
feel like
four
Ursula.
Hang
times.
on. Is Adma
You kind of
Bettler's
look like Ursula.
twin sister?
I do. I look like Ursula. Is that what you said?
No, Barrett.
Oh, well, hey now. That's my friend. Don't you be picking on him.
He said, I feel like Ursula. I said, you kind of look like Ursula.
Yeah, but where are you going to find Ursula at this time of the evening? So
Oh my. Okay, let's tally up those votes.
We've
That I
got
would pay to see.
six for Adam, 4 for Martin, 3 for Richard, 1 for Colin, and 1 for me.
Okay, and the winner is
Adam.
Candy.
Adam, you got to sing.
Will you confirm or
Um,
deny this?
I will confirm. I will confirm. I have been told I have a very bluesy voice by
I
a
love
few
it.
professional singers. But I don't really sing blues songs, but I did it once in college, where I sang on a blues record for the college.
Wow.
But that was so long ago.
so
Um,
play
Come on,
that
give us a
tune.
taste. Give us just a few bars. Come on. We're all friends here.
I know. I'm trying to think of a song that I could sing
I
to
put
give you
one in the
a
chat. I put one in the chat.
but I can't think off the top of my head.
You gotta live it on a prayer. Do it. Sorry. continue.
No, I usually go for softer songs. And right now I can't think of anything. Give me 1 second. Give me 1 second, and I will give you a very small taste if I can think
Poor
of some
unfortunate
lyrics
soul, yes.
in
Okay, we will all
my
be
head.
super quiet and let you concentrate and get in the me's or whatever you need to do. We're here for it.
Wait a minute. Right. Okay. I can't believe I'm doing this. Right. Right. Do you know what I'll do actually? I'll bring up lyrics on my other screen. That's what I'll do. Give me 1 moment.
Space.
I love that your singing debut is on my first stream. I love it. I'm so here for it. This is great.
Yeah. Next week, join Bex for karaoke night.
I mean, not being funny, if William Shatner can sell multiple albums, we all can.
Right. Okay. I am. Okay. Okay.
Okay, he's getting ready, guys.
Okay. 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 I'm going to give you. I'll give you a verse and a little bit of a chorus.
It's the opportunity for the chat to mute the stream at this point.
Okay. Right. Okay. You ready? Right.
Yep.
The Mississippi Delta was shining like a national guitar. I am following the river down the highway through the cradle of the Civil War. I'm going to Graceland, Graceland in Memphis, Tennessee. I'm going to Graceland. Poor boys and pilgrims with families, and we are going to Graceland. And my traveling companion is 9 years old. He's the child of my first marriage. But I've a reason to believe we both will be received in Graceland. There you go.
Love
Bravo.
it. Snaps in chat. Snaps
Thank you
in
very
chat.
Some guts. In
That
front
was,
of
yeah.
millions. And now forever on
We should have asked
YouTube.
him to do 500 Miles by the Proclaimers.
I like the fact that he chose a class album to sing a song.
Yeah, it's a very,
Look at
very
all the
personal
love.
album. Yeah, a lot of love. I don't usually sing it that soft when I do sing it, but for some reason I wanted to sing it soft and kind of go high and low. So that was really good.
Oh, wow. We have requests coming in for you.
I
Requests.
think Barrett's
Mustang
done-
Sally.
Look at that.
I'll quickly tell a story about Mustang Sally. I was talking about in my younger years when I used to drink a lot more, and we were talking about I don't know if you guys do this. I know some of you don't drink, but the first Christmas Eve where you could legally drink. So like you go out on Christmas Eve and you end up really hungover on Christmas Day. And I just remember being in my local pub with my best friend and another friend. And one of us, and we can't remember who, but one of us sang karaoke and we did sing Mustang Sally. But none of us can remember. Was it me? Was it my other friend or whatever? We don't remember. But one of us sang Mustang Sally in the local pub. So there you go.
Oh,
Well
I
done.
loved it. I loved it. I loved it so much. You have to come on again. You have to. And we'll just like,
Okay.
we'll do something really fun with it. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's see what else we have. I'll be damned, that accent, and he can sing. I don't worry about your dating prospects in 2022.
Love you, Barrett. Love you, man.
Yeah. As long as you don't get dumped for copyright, of course. Now we're on YouTube.
Oh yeah. Well, yeah. I should have cut that short.
It's
Yeah.
okay. It's my first stream. You know, I'll do some kind of email and say, please, I didn't know what I was doing. I'll figure it out one way or the other.
Nah,
Paul
don't
Simon
worry
will be
about
fine.
it.
Paul Simon will be fine.
Yeah.
Right. Okay, guys. So we are going to get back to our game and let's see. I think we only have one question left. So let's go ahead and get that pulled up. If I can find it here. Yeah. Number 10. Here we go. Which one of my guests do you think could have a hidden talent? So start dropping those names.
Hidden talent.
I'm so excited. I want to know all about the hidden talents, guys. That could be a show in and of itself. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Such a
we
broad
should syndicate
question.
this. It's going to be worth a fortune soon.
We got one for Martin, one for Richard.
Well, you guys are on
Martin,
it.
Richard, Colin. Well, Adam's talent's no longer hidden. Another one for
Oh, but that's
Martin.
only one of his many secret hidden talents.
Uh-huh. Another one for.
Oh, we've got one for Bethany as well.
Another
And
one for
quite a
Martin.
few
Martin
for
is
Martin.
so far winning.
Oh, my.
Yeah, wow. This is what did they
5
call it?
for
A
Martin this
landslide.
far.
Guys, this is awesome. Look at all these wonderful votes. Okay, so we're going to try to get a tally of that real quick.
Looks like
This is Bethany's
Martin is
hidden
the
talent.
winner.
She's tallying up the votes.
I know. Right now we have 5 for Martin, 2 for Richard, 2 for Colin, 1 for me. We have like half of one for Adam because everyone's like, well, now we know he sings. So
Right. Okay, so Martin, can you please confirm or deny?
Do I have a hidden talent? I wouldn't know it was hidden. What defines a hidden talent?
A talent that someone that you're not showing, that you haven't shared.
In that case, yes.
Cool. Richard, I'm going to stop you before you come up with something to say there. I know you. He would surely have something to say about that.
They probably don't know you can do VFX.
So would you care to share what that hidden talent is, or do you want to keep it?
I have a past life in visual effects.
Okay.
Wow.
So that was a very tame answer. Thank you.
He kept it clean.
Unless Richard takes it, somewhere else with that. But anywho.
I am
Okay.
shocked and appalled that you would think I would do that. The cogs are turning, don't get me wrong.
You can't fool me. Like, seriously. Come on now.
Say hello to Mrs.
Come over
Lejeune, by
there.
the way.
How did it a what?
Say hello to Mrs. Lejeune.
Oh, this is great, guys. Can you believe I have already made it through
Martin,
the first
she's your
hour?
hidden talent.
I know. Yeah.
This is awesome.
Easy.
Okay. Let's get back over here and then we will take some questions from the chat. If they have any questions for you, That's what we will be closing out the show with. But first, I'm going to give you guys a sneak peek at one of my short stories that I'm hoping to add to my short story collection. And I'm going to turn the tables right now for all of you to critique my work. Feel free to. Oh, there you go. Get your yes, get it all out. I could use all the feedback that I could get. Bear with me for just a second, guys. You guys have been so lovely. I appreciate you so very much. And let me see if I can possibly bring this up. I'm going to be reading a short story. It is called Writer Woes. It is about 10 minutes long, so bear with me. And then afterwards, I will be opened up for critiques and in chat, as well as my guests. I will give my guests the opportunity to critique me first with any feedback that they can have for me. And afterwards, we will just kind of do a chat back and forth. And anyone that has questions in the comments for my guests or for me, please let us know. And then we will bid you guys adieu and let you go about the rest of your day. So thank you again for being with me. And bear with me just a second. Let me go ahead and pull this up, and I will be reading for y'all. Hopefully, I won't stutter over my words and choke on my own spit. So, fingers crossed. Okay, let me see if I can do this here. That's not the right button. Let's see. Watch me drive the struggle bus. Okay.
So you can sing.
Okay. Oh, hon. No. That was not singing. That was something for the dogs to bark to. Okay. We're going to try this. I'm going to see if I can do it. Whoop, that just brought me up really big. You see, guys, this is not working well, is it?
You're doing great.
Okay. I don't know how to not see me.
Hi, Bethany.
Oh, okay.
Hello.
What I'm trying to do here is get my little avatar person.
Like that. It's just like the young ones now, isn't it?
Yeah, like, wait, is it this side?
What are you going to say, the Brady Brunch?
Bethany, where are you? This way.
I'm right here.
She's right here.
I'm trying to do this, it's just not working. I'm just going to tag all of you. Okay, so what I'm trying to do here is not have me on screen as I read. So help me out here. How do I do my avatar? I believe is what I'm wanting.
You want to press stop cam.
I did it. Okay.
There you go.
You cannot see me celebrating over here, but I'm totally celebrating, I promise. Okay. I'm gonna go to the comments real quick.
Colin is just putting that vodka away.
Excuse me, Colin teetotal has been since New Year's Day. This is lemonade.
That famous live stream, Colin, where you did 2 bottles of wine.
Yes, Adam and I did mention that the other night.
We did mention it.
Oh, that was epic.
And will never ever again be repeated.
Okay, guys. I hope you guys are ready. I am so nervous, but I'm hoping to get this over with as quick as possible. Okay. So again, it is called Writer Woes. Can y'all hear me okay?
Yep, loud and clear.
All right, here we go in 3, 2, 1. At my desk, hunched over on my elbows, gnawing on my lower lip, I sit and stare at the wall. I narrate my thoughts aloud to no one. A fly walks the paneling line, slow and steady, never twitching its wings. I squint incredulously. Can I make a story out of this? I shall name him Frederick. My voice reverberates in this old empty den and like a boomerang talks back to me. I clear my throat and continue my monologue. Marty. Yes, Marty the fly. He moves in micro increments. Is my mind playing tricks on me? Is he moving? Or is it my imagination? I raise my voice and ball my fist to the sky. My dramatics were astounding, if I do say so myself. The climax builds, lowering my chin and widening my eyes. I mark the insect's position as my new focal point. A dark knot on the wood paneling catches my eye with its long oval ring's height. It'll work. Minutes pass. Marty has moved, clearly a good 1/8 of an inch up the grainy spiral. He doesn't even seem fazed at the hole my eyes are burning through his tiny body. He doesn't even pay attention to me. What an arrogant little bug you are. How the hell are you doing that? Never even straddling the crevice, but instead balancing perfectly, dead center. Amazing. If I had chopsticks like Mr. Miyagi, I could pluck you off your path. And if I could do that, well, there isn't anything that would be impossible for me. Drumming my fingers, I procrastinate a bit longer. It was time to end him. He was a distraction, purposely keeping me from my work. I bid Marty adieu and take a deep breath and hold it while I smash him. Didn't want the stench of death or any bits of him splattering. With my pointer finger at the ready, I held all the power. I almost felt sorry for him. Almost. Maybe he was defenseless and weak. No excuses. He is sucking up my creative energy. I press firm until he pops. Satisfying. Gross, but satisfying. My cheeks expand and I smile, a genuine smile, all toothy and shit. I could feel the creative juices flowing back into me. Marty was a necessary sacrifice to the writing gods. He was nothing more than a story succubus. Yes, a story succubus. He buzzed. Not today, Satan. I press in. So satisfying feeling his life cease in an instant under my mighty hand. I press harder for good measure. Another smaller crunch. And just like that, Marty was gone. I picked him up by his mangled wing and tossed him in the wastebasket beside the chair. It is time. Strike while the iron's hot. I turn my eyes back to the screen and reread the last paragraph that I had written. I crack my knuckles and my neck, which causes me to chuckle. I'm a damn cliche. Moving my fingers to the starting position on the keyboard, I wait for the story to come. Gotta get these words in. I type and type in a fever, and before the high of murdering Marty wears off, I had to finish this scene. Glancing at the clock, my chest swells with pride from all the progress I had made over the last few hours. But my well needed refilling. I was writing on fumes now, and I had to hammer through these last few pages. I refocus and pound the keyboard fast and hard. Without Marty or any distractions, I near the final chapters of my book. I pop my fingers unintentionally when I snap them into fists to relieve a cramp. Damn it. I hesitate to touch the keyboard. Before I can type another word, a decision had to be made. Choose the way that it's going to go for these characters. I turn my attention to the computer screen. Looking at the bottom left corner makes me shake my head. My face flushes hot as the screen displays my shortcomings back at me. It mocks me. 65,874 words. I bite my lip and draw blood. So close to that 70K goal. So damn close. I continue to chew on my lip until it resembles hamburger. I would regret it later when the pain set in, but it serves me right. I lick at my rust-flavored lips and flinch when it stings. Scrunching my nose and breathing in deep, I let the imposter syndrome pass, and then I promptly flip the bird to the word count on the bottom of the screen that continues to try and shame me. I stiffen my spine and place fingers to keys. I could do this. I only needed to figure it out. The minutes pass. I'm no closer than I was an hour ago. My 5 o'clock deadline looms. It's approaching noon. Leaning back in my chair, I try to strategize, but I'm stuck on chapter 28. How can I end this misery of mine? How to wrap up the story and end it strong? That is wherein the problem lies. One final push to finish off these last 2 characters, and one must go now. The other I could save for the final chapter, but who should I ditch dump? Whose storyline gets the abrupt axe in this chapter? The woman or the girl? That is the question. I scratch my head, but need to scratch something else. The itch that won't go away, that violent abyss that calls to me, begging me, come and play, come and play, come dig my claws. Play is so fun. I play out scenarios before I can write. I mean, we must all draw from our unique, creative wells after all. And I'm visually inspired, hands-on learner. It's not my fault. Someone once said that life imitates art, or was it the other way around? Inspiration. Inspiration. I let the thoughts run rapid and wild for a good half hour and conclude that for me, that saying didn't have it right. Maybe that person had not figured it out after all. I mull it over a few seconds longer and decide that death, and not life, is what inspires art. Inspires me, ignites my passion, consumes me in its dark flames. Oh, I could run with that. The darkness calls to me. Yes. I crack my knuckles once more before standing to stretch. Walking to the porch, I spy my tool of inspiration leaning against the house. I grab the wooden handle, throw it over my shoulder, and walk the few paces back inside the kitchen. A short pause outside the door that leads down to the basement below, and I'm off. Opening the door and taking in its musty, damp atmosphere, my foot lands on the first step as it creaks. I reach a hand out and fumble to find what I'm searching for. A quick pull on the string and the dark stairwell lights up. I plunge further down, quickly taking the stairs one right after another with a spring in my step. At the bottom now, it's time for me to make my final decision. The wooden handle of my inspirational tool points at the woman. The girl next to her screams through her flimsy gag in her mouth, begging me, don't do this. But I've already decided. What? Does she not understand my writing process? It was time for my climax, my magical climb to the story's conclusion. And it was the woman's demise that this story craved. I couldn't deny my readers what they expected. What kind of madman does she take me for? What kind of writer would I be if I cheated my audience? The story must go on. And it was the woman's shining moment. I couldn't deny her the role of her life. The girl'd get her chance. She'd get her turn soon enough. I still had at least 4 to 5 chapters to go. I tighten my grip on my axe handle and swing hard and true. Once, twice, and voila. The axe splits the woman's head in half, right down to her nostril. Beautiful, exquisite, flawless. The right choice had been made. In my bones, I knew this to be true. It is so satisfying when one gets it right. The story just falls into place. I pay special attention on how the blood splattered and the pattern that it left behind. Oh, the beautiful picture in my mind that it begins to paint. Pieces of my scene fall a bit on her, a bit on me. Droplets of brilliance scatter the scenery. Scraps of flesh land on the girl next to her, still bound and gagged. She scoots against the wall to avoid the bloody puddle. A river of crimson creativity flows towards her, inches towards those dirty bare feet of hers. I bid her adieu and march triumphantly up the stairs, image fresh in my mind. I could write for a few more hours. This chapter will practically write itself. I make my way to the mahogany desk and hammer out the words on the keyboard with ease. Finally, hours and many words written later, I stop, stumped. How now to end it? So close to writing those final words. Excitement creeps back up within me, knowing there's but one final chapter to go. I stare around the room, desperate for more inspiration, a muse, a clue as to what to do next. My eyes land on the gun above the fireplace, and it hits me. This story and the girl in the basement would both be ending with a bang. I love being a writer. Okay, guys, that's it.
I just want to address a point that Martin made. He said I wasn't taking any notes. Well, Martin's a Wally.
Wow.
That was awesome. That was
Thank you.
great.
Yeah, that was
Very
great.
Eric.
I love your tone of voice and stuff. So I don't know who you want to go first and lead off with the critique. So
Bethany,
Okay.
you get it.
Okay, cool. So initially I love the like venom and anger toward we get the fly. Like that feeling that even like the instincts have the job of like respecting the narrator. And it reminds me almost of like a child, how they don't have control over anything really. And so then they like assert their power over like ants or crickets or whatever. But it took me a little bit to figure out that this was not a child narrating. So that I think is one critique, just like a little earlier on, kind of give us a clue as to like the age or whatever. But we pretty much got that soon after when we realized that they're a writer and they're stuck on like a deadline. And I think the next critique I have would be like, give us a little bit more of a why for the deadline. Is this because someone's like waiting on it? Is this because it's like their mental state of like they cannot relax until the story is done? Just give us a little bit more of a why can't they let this go? Because you're building to that point of like, you know, going down art imitates life, vice versa
Yes.
type thing. So like we need a little bit more reason to push. And then when we get to the, you know, walking down to the cellar, we'll be like, oh, okay. So you got to have something to kind of keep the reader with you of like, why is this person so insistent on like, why do they have to finish this now? Something super minor. It's not anything major that you're going to have to do, like not a big deal at all. And then what was my last note? I love your character's self-loathing and their voice and like how they feel like they deserve the pain, like with the whole bloody lip thing, like they're chewing their lip bloody, but they deserved it because of the story. Like I love that. And then we get like these switches of like, no, wait, they're in control. And it's like this, you can definitely tell the like mental inconsistency. And I really like that in that story. And I think your tone was really consistent beginning to end. And I really like that. So yeah, those are my notes.
Thank you so much. Take it away, anybody.
So to build on what Bethany said, I think I agree with all of that. I think it was a fantastically ominous, moody, dark piece. I kind of see shades of me in about 6 weeks when I'm doing this blooming draft of my book. And one of the things I liked near the end was almost when he's sort of getting the axe and about to sort of, you know, take over them. You're almost like you're not sure whether he's doing it in the book or real life. And I really like that kind of ambiguity. Yeah, I thought it was really effective and spooky and just it had this real vibe and it was really off-putting, but you just couldn't get enough of it. So yeah, well done.
Thank you.
Colin, are you muted?
See, now that how do I end up muted? And it's not even my live stream. I normally do that to myself then. I'll start again. I'll go next because I've written down the same as Bethany, which is hamburger lip and the rust flavor and the deserving the pain. I like that bit. But there was one line. Oh, by the way, Marty the Fly, I love because it reminded me so much of Marty McFly in Back to the Future. And wherein the problem lies. I just wondered about the wherein. That's where the problem lies. I don't know if that was. It's just bitty. I mean, it's just a nasty little nitpick. But I love this story. I mean, I'm fortunate enough to have read some of it before or heard some of it before for sure. And so I knew it wasn't a child when we started. And I love the description when that axe hits and it takes a few whacks to split that skull right down to the chin. I love it because it's so gruesome. Yeah, I think it's dark. And my only point being, I don't know whether just the end could be shortened a wee bit. Because it seemed to me like you delivered the punch and then you delivered a sucker blow after that when he went back upstairs. But I don't know. I don't know if that had damaged the overall shape of the story, to be honest. So, yeah, I love it. And I love your reading voice. You already know that. So, super. I'll mute myself again now.
Anybody else want to give it a go?
I just thought it was so atmospheric.
That's it. Is that what you got, man?
I have one thing left. Oh no, go for it, Adam. Go for it.
Okay, and I've got a couple of things. That was one heck of an opening. The pros, and just I felt as if I was there. I felt as if I know I've been in that situation without the sort of fly. You did use the word squint. It's not a word that I like. You did use it well, but it just squint's one of those words. It just takes me out of a story. Don't worry about it. That's just me.
Okay.
Loved the use of repetition. That was extremely effective because I do that when I don't know if anyone else does, but when you're sitting there trying to get something done, there's something going on in your mind and it's the same thing over and over. I thought the reveal was fantastic. I loved your use of the word shortcomings. And did you use, was it Creative Crimson? Or something like that was fantastic. The only little critique I would give would be end the story about 3 words or so. So I feel the end of the story should be, this story is going to end with a bang, ... done. And that's it. It was fantastic. I loved it. I loved every moment. It was great.
So then cut that last line about I love being a writer.
Yep. Just cut that. And I think you're on to a winner.
These are great, guys. Thank you so much.
Yeah, I think the last thing that I wanted to say was I'm glad Colin's point of I wanted to see how other people were gauging the ending before I made any notes because I just wanted to hear it doesn't matter. So I liked what Colin said about how like we got our major punch of just like goes down and then he comes back up and we've got not quite a bit of time, but enough time where readers are expecting like another gut punch, which they get with your ending line of like ending it with a bang, but it almost didn't feel like enough compared to the first like punch of like, oh shoot, like there are people down there. Okay. So I guess like my other critique and maybe something you can kind of play around with is maybe shorten that time of when he comes back upstairs and to your ending line just a little bit. Cause I feel like there was just enough time that readers were kind of waiting for that second build and we didn't quite get there. So if you shorten it a little bit, then readers won't expect it. Something to kind of play around with because you did that like first punch very well. And then that second punch, I feel like could have had just a little bit more power if it didn't have enough time for the readers to cool off. It didn't fall flat.
No. Just
it
not
was
as...
like, yeah, it was like it was too far away from the first punch to really like kick us while we're down, you know?
Okay.
Like we were able to like kind of stand up and kind of figure out what was going on, and then he kicked us again. Don't wait for us to stand up, just like kick us again.
Okay.
But it was great. I liked it.
Okay. Great. Thank you so much. Also in chat, thank you so much for the pointers in chat. I will be taking every single one of these into account and seeing how I can fit them into the story and make it better. I sure do appreciate you guys. Does anyone else have any notes for me?
Keep at it. You're doing great.
No, you got it.
All right. So we are now going to open up chat for any questions that you may have for my guest. So have at it, guys. While I have them today on stream, go ahead and get your questions in.
I know Farah asked one earlier, didn't he? That I saw.
Yeah, I'm looking for it too.
Yeah, there we are. What rightly things are each of you looking forward to in 2022? Releases, collaborations, anthologies, and any other writerly accomplishments. So that's from Barrett.
Great question, Barrett. I'll go ahead and start that one. So in 2022, I am hoping to get my short story collection out into the world. It may take me a little bit because I learn as I go, but I do have several stories compiled. They need to be edited and proofread and whatnot. And hopefully I can get that together and release that this year. And then maybe towards the end of the year, have my Papa's Playthings series, book 1, Shattered Doll, into beta reads. So that's the plan for 2022 for me. Bethany, you take it.
That's awesome. I have those 2 collections and my Lawson story, but I also have another story. I'm calling it my haunted house story that I'm working on outlining too. I like that. beyond just writing, because I have a bunch of like publishing plans, my goal is to try and get semi-consistent with YouTube again, sort of. I actually have a couple of videos that I was going to post, but I didn't edit them because I've been sick. But yeah, I think just keep on is my main thing. Just, I don't want to slow down.
Mm-hmm.
Anybody else? Let's go.
Looking forward to my first YouTube live stream, whenever that is. I am also looking at some of the gentlemen on the stream here. I'm looking forward to our Dune conversation, whenever that takes place. I'm looking forward to that very much.
It's
Very
certainly overdue.
Yes, indeed.
Yes,
Indeed.
yes.
I've started forming an idea for another novel, with something that it's just one of those ideas. Usually with me, one of those ideas that keeps coming and coming, and just you can't stop thinking about it, and you go, right, okay, there's maybe something here. So you start to work on it and build on it, and I'm hoping to, collab with someone on something, a short story, a poem, a song. I don't know what at this point.
I will volunteer.
Not a song. You'll make me sing it.
What do you need? Like a lyricist that you can sing.
But something. I'm just looking forward to. I don't want to use the word take this more seriously, but I'm more my feet's more in the community now. More like boots that are in the mud, and I'm enjoying myself. So it's time to really kind of go for it. I think I'm looking forward to that.
Yeah, I agree with that. Good goal.
Well, I will tell you right now, if any of you ever want to collab with me, I am down for it. Whatever you got, let me know. So I'm here for y'all. Y'all showed up for me today and did this for me, and I would be happy to return the favor in any way that I can.
That's good.
I just want you to read my work now and do the audiobooks.
Yeah, exactly.
No, you just opened a can of worms. Now I'm going to be like in your inbox. Like, I don't want to stream them myself.
Yeah.
I'm here for it. Whatever you need. Like I said, whatever you guys need.
Yes.
Yeah. So, other questions? Oh, there we are.
I'm looking forward to the Brit-pack canal boat holiday.
Oh, that would be great, wouldn't it?
Me too. Yeah, me too. Yeah.
But now you say it. Now I don't drink anymore. That's wonderful. It would have been much
That's
more
all right.
fun
Yeah,
at
but
the end of
you're
it
the
all.
one who can figure out how to drive a canal boat. Sorted.
That's true. I don't drive a car, so it can't be that difficult, can it?
I mean, famous last words, how hard could it be?
Yes,
We don't want
but
Richard
still
driving,
before
but end
9
up going
o'clock.
too far to the right of the lock.
Yeah.
I asked a question. I was wondering what kind of collabs are happening. So we got like the Brit-pack happening. We've got Critique
they
Group Live happening. What other collabs? Because I'm still trying to like find people on
We
the
got,
YouTube.
Yes,
we got Flash Aha on January 28th,
Yes.
that's true.
8 p.m. GMT, which is 5 hours ahead of EST.
I can tell you that there is a spinoff of Critique Group Live. I've linked it in the description box on author D.L. Tillery, the Mistress of Horror, Danette. She will be doing one on the 30th, and I will be the guest on there. So y'all can come and critique another story of mine.
Take note, Martin, take note. It's a spin-off, not a rip-off.
Correct.
Yes, oh yes.
Yeah.
I did get banned
Gotta be a
for my Critique Group Live Special Victims Unit pitch.
Now, I will say that Colin and I can't like make the announcement yet, but we are working on something to come out later, much later. But at least there's that. And I have a collab coming up with Morgan Lee, who's in chat. Can't really say much about that. No announcement video has been made yet, but it will be. I also have one coming up with Sai Chi, who was, you guys, I think if you watched Barrett's meetup, the big meetup that he did, live stream, I believe that was last week. Anyway, he did a wonderful meetup there where it was like pass the story around, and that's how I got connected with her. So Bethany, I would suggest that you do the same type of thing. Like if you want to do a live stream where we could do that as well, we could find you somebody to do other collabs with. And then also I have a collab coming up with let me think. Writer Sam Wicker. So if you guys will tune into my channel, I will be making these announcements as they come because I am planning to be everywhere in 2022. So anybody that wants to do a collab, hit me up on Instagram or whatever. Some of you have my phone number, just, ring me. But anyway, so let me get over here, pop back over to chat. Y'all talk amongst yourselves.
Bex, you're the only one here who's not been on Flash Aha. We have to fix that very soon.
Say that what?
You're the only one here who hasn't been on Flash Aha yet. So
Am I really?
you
Yes.
are. Everyone else has done it.
Have I done
Okay.
Yes, you
Yeah.
have.
Yes, you've done it, Bethany.
Oh, nice.
Yes. Flash.
Nice.
Aha.
I'm glad, Bethany. It was a memorable experience for you.
I've done so many live streams with you. They all kind of blend together. Like,
Mhm.
Richard, you're probably one of the most people I see often when we do streams. You're everywhere.
I just can't say no.
Yeah.
It's true. The other day, I was like, "Oh, here's a new streaming thing," and Richard was like, "Yeah, I've already applied." I'm like, "Of course you have."
JC, yes. Just send me an email or message me. I'm all over it, hon. Whatever you want to do, we'll chat. So
Now,
absolutely.
22 collabs is some going, JC.
Hey, she's ambitious, and we are here for it. We are here to support you.
Absolutely.
Absolutely here to support each other. We are the Good Vibe Tribe, okay? So it's the best part of AuthorTube is just being there to support one another.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love the idea of just chatting with Barrett. That would just be.
Yeah.
It's a great interview. It's a great chat.
Yeah, it is.
Great chat with Barrett. Fantastic.
We do tend to pop up in people's stream chats just to chat because Barrett's on and not really
Yes.
pay attention to whose
And
stream
then-
it is and confuse them
But,
with
but
injuries.
we do also hunt bots while we're doing it. So,
True.
Yeah.
True.
Who are these guys and what's a canal boat holiday?
yes.
That's what I'm wondering. And someone said that,
the weekend.
yeah,
Yeah.
someone, was it Barrett, said that you guys should all rent a cabin for a weekend or something, but you gotta each vlog it individually so we can see all
Oh,
the
live
things.
streaming.
That would be,
It would
but you
be
know, there
hilarious.
is a comedy story there somewhere, isn't there?
Yep.
Or the end of the Brit-pack in one very sudden
And-
swing.
Yeah.
Switch move,
One
yeah.
day holiday.
Yeah.
It would just be the young ones. Richard
Y'all
would
are
be
something
Neil.
else.
Love it.
Well,
Yes.
we are going to pop over to chat real quick. Was there anyone that had any questions for any of my guests today? Go ahead and get those questions in now before we end this live stream. Let's check the comments. Y'all help me out here.
Yeah.
Just got some
Steam back
fun
up.
application forms. This is a great place. People want to do
Yep.
collabs and stuff. Wow, networking. Look at all that networking.
Yes, I
happening.
love it. I'm so here for it.
Yeah.
And you guys know we all learned from the best. Barrett, let me tell you what, he is a community bringer together. He's like the glue.
It really
Barrett's
is.
glue.
Yeah.
Yes, yes.
And
Well, I've actually described him as the beating heart of our community, which is
There you go.
quite good.
Absolutely. And I'm just everybody's novel nana, so I'll be your nana. Like y'all are my kids. That's the way I feel.
Barrett says he loves to see people pairing up. Oh, to collab, right?
Behave, Colin. It's not that kind of stream.
Well, you're
Ignore
so
those
well
links I just
behaved.
said. It was a misunderstanding.
Yes, you're so
Y'all
well
are so
behaved
funny.
this evening, Richard. I think it's because of Bex's t-shirt that's kept you well and truly in line.
That's right.
I don't have to say
Put those in the
anything.
back.
One last time,
There you go. Can you see it?
you get
Love
your
it.
ass kicked.
Yeah, can you see it? There we go.
I don't
There
have to
we
say
go.
anything anymore. I just influence other people to misbehave.
You know, you could be right. I will give you the benefit of the doubt this time. I absolutely will. Okay, I don't know how I missed this comment from you, Devin. I'm so sorry.
Playlist. Okay.
Yes.
Cool. Yeah, Steve collabing. I love that.
Oh my, we have some. Okay. Okay. Yes. Y'all are cracking me up. I'm so glad that I did this. I just want to say thank you so much to all of you. For my guests, for y'all joining me today. I so appreciate each and every one of you. You made this so easy. My nerves were settled. And I just, my heart, I love all of you. Thank you so much for doing this. To everyone that showed up in the chat, I so appreciate you and extend those same well wishes and warm thoughts for all of you. I'm over the moon because I think that it went well. So you guys will let me know if it didn't. And
You did awesome. I am so
Yeah, it
proud of
was.
you.
Yeah, it was fine. It was great.
So organized. Yeah.
hopefully I can get this going maybe in the new year. That might be another goal of mine, is to, keep this live stream thing going. Haven't figured out some of the things, but this was my first one. So I appreciate you guys coming on and being my very first guest on my very first live stream. I do so appreciate each and every one of you. Those on replay, thank you so much for sticking around and watching it. I hope it was entertaining. I love you all. And with that, I'm going to let everyone do their outros. Bethany, let's start with you, hon.
Hi, my name is Bethany Votaw. I write short stories and thrillers, and I just do YouTube to find some other writers and like-minded people, and I have. So yeah, that's me.
Next.
Okay. Yep. Hi, I'm Adam. I'm a blogger and writer. I've got my own blog, Adam's Blog of Nothingness. Links down below. I am working on my debut novel, Kathy's Song. It's a romantic drama, fish out of water tale, and I sing on this live stream if you're watching the replay. But I sing at some point, and I'm also Colin's co-host.
Yes, indeed. And I'm Colin Clark. I'm a writer of dark fantasy, horror, psychological horror, and anything else that takes my fancy. I'm an author tuber and audio narrator. So please check out my links down below, and you can find me on ACX.
Oh,
Go, Richard.
hi, I'm Richard. Thanks for tuning in. It's really good fun to be here. I'm a thriller and sci-fi author. I'm also Barrett Laurie's constant nemesis. Can't leave it alone. Really fun to be here. I also co-host Flash Hard with this guy.
I'm Martin. I was halfway through saying thank you in the chat when I was rudely interrupted. YouTube.com/Faldor, Faldor. I have just done a video on the formatting software Atticus. If you're interested in formatting, and who isn't, go watch that. And find out about my other stuff there to Flash January 28th.
Okay, guys, I linked everybody's stuff that I could find in the description box below. So, it's there. So go and check everybody else out, and please be sure to support your community. And with that, we're going to bid you adieu. Thank you all for coming. I love you. Bye, guys.
Bye.
End of University Challenge.
Yes.
Yes, go on.